How are you?
Good. All right, Dash and then Jed.
All right. Hey, Jack, good to see you. Kind of get you to speak from your own experience just a little bit. When you're a freshman, you play your first SEC, pitching your first SEC game. How difficult is that? I know the walks are, I guess, a story tonight, but how much does that play a role of your first SEC action if you're a true freshman?
Obviously, it's human nature to be sped up in a game like that, and it's easier said than done. And we definitely prepare to play every game, the same way. And you got to sink down to the level of your training, not really rise to the level of your opponent. But like I said, it's human nature to rise up like that and feel like you got to be bigger and bigger spots. But I don't know. It comes with experience, and it's kind of just it's a learning curve. But you just got to trust that you're talented enough, and somebody believed in you, and you just got to find your confidence and your comfort zone. And it takes a little bit, but it'll come.
You mentioned being sped up. That's the exact thing that Coach Daly said there. A second ago. Not just hit the pitchers obviously as well. Did everything kind of was going on today with Coach Strickland and all that first SEC that game kind of play into that happening tonight? You think at all?
I'm not so sure that that made us more sped up, but it definitely played a role not having him here. There's a different vibe going on. There's a different feeling in the air. But at the same time, when something like that happens, your team can be dangerous because you can play loose, and it could actually slow you down a little bit. Not having that pressure. But in the end, yeah, it probably does play a little bit into the effects of that not having him here.
Thanks, Jack.
Hey Jack, going back to those young guys, as a veteran on this pitching staff, is there anything more y'all can do, or maybe that you'd wish you'd done tonight to maybe sort of keep them more in line and I guess help them realize that it's just another game?
Other than picking them up and letting them know that they belong here. I think that everybody kind of knows their role, and we can definitely keep building that camaraderie. And as a freshman, like I remember watching the older guys and kind of just trying to follow behind them. But I think that we can just keep leading by example and doing what we can do. But also having those freshmen in those big spots like that helps the older guy. Because anytime you play, there's something on the line. And seeing younger guys go in, it helps a guy like me. I see them go and do it. I know I can go and do it. So I don't know. I think it's kind of a chain reaction. And like I said, we can just keep building their confidence and keep telling them keep their head up, keep their feet moving.
Thank you.
Davis and then William.
Yeah, Jack, if I'm correct, I think that was the longest that you've gone in a while, 2 2/3. I guess just, you adapting to the situation, how does that help your game as a whole?
Any opportunity you get thrown a game, you got to treat it like it's 2-1. You can't really let the score get to you. So, anytime you get a chance to go out there, you got to get some work in. You got to give your team a chance. And, obviously the score at the time, wasn't ideal. But like I said, I went in there thinking that, it's 2-1. I got a chance to get some work in, show some confidence to these other guys and give my team a chance. And, I felt pretty good about that. But, yeah, you just got to take every opportunity to the fullest potential and go out there and do your job.
Are you guys kind of treating tonight as a bit of a wake up call now that you're here in the SEC? Do you think tonight really kind of points to what y'all been talking about, the strength of the schedule ahead, or was it more of just kind of a fluky tough night for y'all?
In the league like the SEC, you get one learning curve. You get one learning lesson, and then you got to make an adjustment. And the thing that we can take from it is that walking 12 and hitting a guy and having a couple errors here and there and being sped up isn't who we are. So it's not a characteristic that we carry as a team. So, when you do that and you're still in a 4 or 5 run game and you're in striking distance of having one swing away from, being right back in it, that, you can actually take some confidence from that and feel good going into Saturday. But absolutely, it's not who we are. So, we just got to get back up and we get to play a game of baseball tomorrow again.
Thanks, Jack.
All right. Thank you, Jack.